It's like being a kid in a candy store. Iowa Speedway going to get up and going tomorrow, and then on Saturday, the Indy cars are back in town. Verizon IndyCar Series is here, and this man here has some pretty impressive credentials, we might add. He's a two-time winner at Iowa Speedway in the IndyCar Series. He is the winner of the 2014 Indianapolis 500.
Wow.
He's also the champion of the IndyCar Series. You pretty much have done it all, Ryan Hunter-Reay, haven't you?
I wouldn't say we've done it all. You know, we've certainly had some great accomplishments, and winning the Indy 500 was a game changer in every way. It was a life changer. We love coming back here to Iowa, to the Iowa Speedway. We've won twice. Andretti Autosport has actually won 6 of the 8 races here, so we have a great track record. But yeah, we're trying to keep up the pace again this year. There's a lot of pressure to keep that record up.
Talking about getting dialed in, actually, let's roll the video here. We'll show some clips of you in action here. Now, how neat was this when you won your first race at Iowa?
Yeah, this is under yellow here, right at the end with my teammate Marco. So that was a great result for the team. That was actually part of our championship run. We won the championship that season. So
did you do rock paper scissors at the end to see who's going to finish under a yellow?
No, and this is probably one of the most exciting moments in your life.
Yeah, this is the pass for the lead for the win of the Indy 500, going down the inside of Elio Castroneves here. It was just an awesome finish.
That was a great
How
race.
fast are you going there?
Just about 240, probably right there, 238.
That is amazing. But just some of the footage they're getting nowadays with seeing you guys going toe-to-toe like this, and that's about as dangerous as you can get.
Yeah, it's wheel to wheel, 240 miles an hour, and man, if anybody does a little, just misses it by a few inches, you could have a huge wreck. So look at we're just wheel to wheel, inches apart. Yeah, and it was a great race with Elio. Hats off to him too for racing that close. We both wanted it more than anything in the world, and we ended up winning. This is the biggest win of my career. So long time coming to that point. It's a lot of hard work to get you to that point. A lot of great people surround you to get you there, and winning with DHL and Honda was just phenomenal. They've done so much in my career.
Is that Becky there?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Pretty excited.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And that trophy there, the Borg Warner trophy, man, there's nothing like it.
And then coming around just last year, we were pretty excited to see you back in victory lane once again at Iowa Speedway. And this is one of the more classic moments here at Iowa Speedway with your fist up in the air here. That's the picture I think made it around to all the newspapers right there.
Yeah. That
was a great shot.
It was. It was a great finish to the race too. We took some new tires at the end and ended up blitzing the field, coming through from like 7th or 8th. I'm not even sure where it was. Coming through, I think it was only 4 or 5 laps to go, and just it was unreal. I've never had a finish to a race like that. Yeah, it was amazing. And Iowa Speedway lends itself to great racing.
That's where our next question was going to go. Why is that the case for you? It's
a short track. It's 7/8 mile. It feels like you're driving around in a soup bowl, but it ends up being some of the best racing. And it's just Indy cars at Iowa at night just make for some of the best highlight reels of our season.
And they increased it to 300 laps now.
In 300 laps. So 250 wasn't enough. We had to go.
Do you remember how quick you guys clip a lap off there or not?
No, I don't remember. It's somewhere around probably
15 seconds?
15 seconds,
that's what
somewhere
I'm
in there.
Too. Yeah. But we were just talking about the ESPY Awards were last night, and we were paying attention. We had 2 IndyCar guys that were up for the Driver of the Year of the ESPY Awards. Juan Pablo Montoya, who's making an appearance later on tonight, saying 6 to 7 at AutoZone in Lutuna. So that's going to be cool seeing him there. And then Will Power was also up for the awards, but neither one of those guys got it. Kevin Harvick got the award last night. But why we're mentioning that to this guy has won it twice in a row.
Yeah,
the previous 2 years.
Two ESPYs at home. It's pretty cool to say. Wow. We've won 2 ESPYs, but it's a team sport really, and couldn't have done it without all the guys behind me, everybody at Andretti Autosport, and this year, like you mentioned, it's defending Indy 500 champion, defending IndyCar Series champion. They were nominated for the ESPY. Unfortunately, this year it didn't go to an IndyCar driver, but hopefully next year.
Now, something else I want to mention, you guys might not know about, the number of your car has some significance to you because everybody has their favorite numbers. But what is the number of your car? Why is that so special?
Well, it's number 28, representing the 28 million people worldwide fighting cancer. So we do a lot, my charity, Racing for Cancer. At the different markets that we race in, we have events, raise funds and awareness in the fight against cancer, and in conjunction with DHL and AutoNation, we've raised about $3 million in the past 2 years.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's been an awesome movement. Thank you.
So what's the secret for winning this weekend here at Iowa Speedway once again? Yes.
You know, on ovals, you need a good race car, and a good race car means one that's balanced all the way through the run. So when I say through the run, I mean from new tires, the car feels like it's on rails, to old tires, when the car feels like it just wants to crash all the time. So you have to have a car that's balanced through the whole run, where it doesn't all of a sudden drop off in grip or become inconsistent. And that's the key to Iowa, is setting the car up, getting the downforce right, getting the settings on it just right to where it's consistent through the whole run.
Now, someone asked me, they knew you were coming on today, and I had a viewer send a question, and they want to know how often you breathe.
How often you breathe?
At the Iowa Speedway. Do you hold your breath going around the racetrack?
It's a great question. Yes, you do. Iowa Speedway is the biggest lateral G-loading, sustained lateral G-loading that occurs in motorsports. It's 4.5 Gs is what we pull here.
So it's 4.5 times the force of gravity.
Exactly. Yeah. And in the corners, you can't breathe. Your head. Yeah. Think of your head weighing 4.5 times.
So when
weight.
do you breathe?
You breathe on the very, very, very short straights that there are. And then that's it.
I rode in a 2-seat with Ari Leindyke Jr., and I don't know how you guys do that. The G's were incredible. It was hard for me to even sit up, much less, be oriented.
Yeah, and just to give you a perspective, in the 2-seater, it's less than half the G's that we're pulling in the actual race cars. And that gives you a perspective, right? Because it's not like a stick and ball sports deal where you can pick up a football and feel like, okay, I can understand that what Peyton Manning just threw is probably pretty difficult. In a race car, some people think we just sit there and kind of turn a wheel and push a pedal. You have no idea that 4.5 Gs of loading is going on your body, and when they put the heart rate monitors on us, we're sustained up at 165, 170, 175 during the race. So it's a physical event for 2.5 hours, no power steering in the car, so it's tough, really tough. And Iowa Speedway is one of the toughest ones we go to.
Exciting things to look forward to for this weekend.
Now, things get started tomorrow at Iowa Speedway. Just looking down the schedule here, your first practice is at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at the racetrack. Final practice is at 6, and then autograph session will be on Saturday at 12:30. So you have a chance to go out there. That'll be in the Indy Village, a fan village. So we have to get a chance to go there and meet a lot of the drivers and communicate with them. And then you guys are running on Saturday night under the lights. Yeah,
one of the great things about the Verizon IndyCar Series is how accessible it is. It's one of the few series in the world where you can go up, talk to the drivers, get real close to the cars, and it really is a bang for your buck for all the fans. You get there, you get close to the action, some of the best racing you'll ever see at night, but you really get up close and personal with the drivers, and you can ask them questions and get autographs, get the kids to meet them. It really works out well.
Well, Ryan Hunter-Reay, good luck, and hopefully you bring home your 3rd Iowa Speedway trophy.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for being here, man.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Brian Duffy coming in next to show you how he draws another politician cartoon-wise.